Hello, 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 all of our Motor City Solutions Facebook followers. Gwen Stacy here live at the Motor City Solutions Hot Rod Shop in Metro Detroit, Michigan. Ding ding, there is my little alert. Motor City Solutions is now live. If you haven't yet, it takes a second to load there, but if you haven't yet, there is an alert bell on the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Click the bottom right-hand bell on the video if you would like to get notifications every time that we go live. Also, see how that works? Ding, and then you just hit it and it pulls it up for you there. We got 5 viewers, 4 viewers. Hi, Richard Gebstead. This is cool. Look at that. Okay, sorry. So yeah, subscribe to the video. Check out our channel on YouTube, Motor City Solutions. We are also on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all the different platforms. Also on Google. Feel free to Google our business if you'd like to see more about Motor City Solutions. You can also check out our website at motorcitysolutions.com, or just come and visit us here at Taylor, 24331 West Road, Taylor, Michigan, or give us a call, 734-947-7002. Beautiful. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen a live feed yet, we do our live feed every Friday at 3 o'clock. We are going to walk around our 28,000 square foot hot rod shop. We are 1 week out from Autorama, which was last weekend. We'll touch on that and do some Autorama review. Also see what the guys are doing, see if we can get some tips and tricks from the techs. I love saying that. And then, yeah, we'll try to keep it short and sweet and keep you guys in the know with what's going on with Motor City. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. And, yeah, okay. So let's go. Let's go see what's going on here. I think we got to switch, Joshy.
Yep.
Okay, shout out one time to our fabricator. Are you in there? Can they see you? Here, look, if I just do this, look. We can see. Where is he? Got him. Okay, sorry. Okay. Thanks, Josh. I love you. I'm sorry. Was that awkward? It's all love, bro. Okay. Josh Hoyt is a fantastic and very skilled fabricator here at Motor City Solutions. Thank you for helping me with the intro. So this is live, it's raw, this is not scripted. Like my shoe is untied right now. I gotta tie that here. So bear with me. Yes, I do have to do it. I'll give you a little shot of our shop while I tie my shoe here. Okay, so comment below if you guys were able to make it up to the Autorama. I'm curious to know what you guys thought of the show. This was our first year as a commercial vendor at the Autorama, and it was really, really a fantastic year for us. Real quick, I would like to shout out to Campbell Marketing Company for doing our trifolds here. We got made for the show. They turned out fantastic. Shout out to Mr. Richard Gebstead, Jurgen, Paul Martin, and John Sullivan for having us feature their cars, and of course Wendy and John Cosma, and of course Mr. Hartline. Thank you, Campbell. The trifolds look fantastic. If you guys are interested in checking them out, come on up to the shop. We can definitely set you up with those. So we had 3 different vehicles in the Autorama this year, one of which was the 1971 Monte Carlo, Richard and Ann Gebstead's. And we restored this car about 2 years ago. It's still looking fantastic, as you can see. We did have a Chevy, a Mopar, and a Ford in our display. So this was the Chevy. The Monte Carlo did take 3rd place in its class, conservative hardtop, for 1970 to 79. So this was an award winner. Also an award winner from the show, Jurgen Drank. Shout out to Jurgen. His 1973 Plymouth Barracuda. This was also a full restoration here at Motor City Solutions. And Jurgen took 4th place in his class, conservative hardtop. Ooh, look at that. So shout out to Jurgen. The car was fantastic. He told us that he got the car when he was 18, and then life happened. It sat for many a year. And he said it's always been a dream of his to restore the car and to be in the Autorama. So it was really a fantastic show for everybody, but especially for Jurgen, because it was his first year. It was a dream come true, something he's wanted to do his whole life. And of course he did win 4th in his class, so that was fantastic. Also, Magnifico. Hello, Jose. Thank you for tuning in. Also, we had a few customers that were not featured in our display, but they were there at the show. Paint jobs that we've done, partial restorations. One of those was Dave Hartline, Dave and Barb on the 67 Mustang Fastback, and they won first place in their class. So we do have the car in the back. I will show you that if you're interested in seeing. Stay tuned. There is Richard and Ann's award. Of course, 3rd place for the conservative hardtop, 1970 to 79. And we, Motor City Solutions, won Outstanding Commercial Display, which is awesome for our first time as a commercial vendor at the Autorama 2019. So comment below, let us know if you guys were there. We definitely had a fantastic time. I switch this around. Thank you to everybody that came up to see us at the show. We hope that you guys all had a really good time. Thank you for everybody tuning in and checking out the live feeds from the show. One time, I would like to thank Don Nicholson, Jen, and Brittany. You guys were such a blast to hang out with and very fun. Kept the energy flowing, loved it. Shout out to Cruise News and also to Shaboom and Elaine. Saw you guys at the show. Hope you guys had a really good time. And yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. We are gonna just walk around the shop here, see what is going on. Looks like Mr. Van Ash is wheeling out the 72 Camaro. Let's ask him. Hi, Marky. I don't think he can hear us. He has his headphones in. Hi. Did you not happen to notice this large contraption in my hand, sir? Say hi to your mom. Yeah? Hi, how are you doing? You want? There you go. There you go. So, you're polishing out the 72 Camaro?
Yep.
Yeah? How's that going?
Good. Got it done.
Yeah.
Got to be polished afterwards, but
Fantastic. Did you have a good time at the show there?
yeah.
I think I saw some photos of you and what's the gentleman's name? He wears the big horns. What show was that he's from?
It's counting cars.
Counting Cars. There we go.
Mike.
Horny Mike. Yeah. So did I see that right? Was that from this year?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so it seemed like you guys were pretty chummed up. What's the
Yeah,
story, Van Ash?
I just know him from before he was a superstar, and
A superstar.
it's cool. So we caught up a little bit. The only difference between then and now is that conversation anywhere from 30 seconds to 4 minutes. My man's getting stopped for autographs or on a picture.
Oh, well, don't worry. You're on your way there too. Okay, we all are here at Motor City, so don't worry. Yeah, no, that's awesome. So is it true that back before he ever did the show, you guys kind of were in the same industry and you worked with him in some airbrushing, maybe taught him a few things?
Yeah, there was a couple things that I might have thrown his way, but the guy, he was on his way. He was, we crossed paths several times.
Yeah, that's cool.
Always inspired each other. So now, that was a big inspiration for me. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
So that's how it goes all the way around, eh?
Second to my folks showing up to the Autorama.
Hey, shout out to Barb,
Mom and Pops.
Mom and Pop, and what's your dad's name?
Cool, Bob.
Bob and Barb. Ooh, that sounds like it goes good.
Fun, yep.
It was a really good show. Yeah, I thought that was pretty
Not
cool.
what we did,
Of course, all those awards.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Yes, the Mustang got so much attention. I know you spent countless hours.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. I've been going for a long, long time, and it's always cool when you got, some of your own rides that you're a part of it.
So I did hear you say before the show that you were like, I don't know, I'm having mixed feelings. You're like, I like to go up there with my buddies and chum it up. And we know you, because this is your thing, right? You are totally classic car, Autorama, that's like right down your lane. So now I know you were wondering how it was going to be with a commercial spot.
I've been in there, I've been in there before with buddies who had cars in there, so there's a little bit of grounding, but like I use the word bittersweet because on one side, I always enjoyed it. Being kind of free range, walk around with my buds and whatnot, but at the same time, it's pretty cool being this is what we do.
Yeah.
And that's still my, big festive event for me that, now you got something that you're representing, so you got good exposure.
So did you have more fun per se with the Motor City kind of having its own display there?
They're different animals.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
You're kind of, like I said, you're on the business side of it.
Yeah.
And you're there, like, representing that way. And that's cool, too. I like all of it.
Absolutely.
I like what we had. That was real fun.
Do you think next year we will be seeing some of your famous airbrush artwork in the show with the Motor City display?
If they want to bring it, I'll have some stuff knocked out this year. It's actually
up and running. It's already in the works.
Fully up and running.
Well, in the works, right?
Oh, right. It's in the process.
There you go.
Open back up. Correct. I'm jonesing to get back into it.
I love it. Look at the fans are going crazy. There's lights all over the screen. Woo! Vanish. Okay. All right. Awesome, Mark. Thank you so much. Keep a wheeling. Keep on turning. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for the auto show because we didn't get to go, so having you show the cars was nice. Oh, thanks, Dal. I'm glad that you were able to check out the show. It's a bummer that you weren't able to make it out, but yeah, that's kind of like a big thing of why we do the live feed for people that don't get, for people that do love classic cars and love the industry, want to see more of it, would spend their whole day in it if they could, but don't get to. So, we just kind of keep the passion alive, show everybody what we got going on, and hopefully they enjoy. So it looks like Ryan and Tim are working on assembling the 79 Camaro. Shout out to our customer, John Lambert. The paint on this came out absolutely fantastic. I know we've seen it and talked about it on the live feed before. I do not know that we have seen the front nose piece on the car like that, so let's take a good look there. Looks really nice. That paint just shines. What do you guys think? Comment below. Comment below. Let us know. Smash the like button. How's it going, guys? Yep, you're assembling?
Yep.
Final assembly?
Yep.
Shout out to Mr. Ryan Leach is in the house. What's up, Ryan? Did you have a good time at the Autorama?
Yeah, it was good.
I love it. Tim? How exciting was it that we got all those awards? Yeah, I'm gonna go beat Johnson with that thing he's pounding, whatever it is. Anyways, how exciting was it that we got all those awards on the cars that you worked on? Absolutely, yeah, I thought that was really something. So you guys busted your ass and it really came through from the show. The people loved it. You guys, good job.
There's a lot of work getting ready for it.
We know that's right.
Every car I do usually wins some kind of a reward.
Woo woo! One time for the one time. Actually, you know what? We did. What did we say? We were looking at the 67 Fastback that you did before we started working on Heartlines, and it was on the cover of Mustang Monthly.
Right.
And we said, hey Heartline. So Tim got this, worked on this Mustang. It got on the cover. How you feel about that? And check it out. He won first place.
Yep.
I love it. All right, so yeah, you can say that with pride, Timmy, Mr. Autorama. That's why we call you that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. See ya. Moving right along. Dave Hartline said, Timmy. John Orlandi says, looks great. Darlene says, beautiful paint. They love you guys. All right, thanks, guys. What's up, Mr. Hartline? First place winner. Hopefully you and Barb are super excited. We will walk by your car here in a second, sir, but first, Todd. Johns, I can't hear. Todd. They're liking the screen, they're laughing. Can you tell us about the Tempest?
Sure thing.
Yeah. You guys, this is Todd Wilson. He is the painter here at Motor City Solutions. We also like to call him MacGyver, aka Mr. Wilson, aka the guy with the gun, even though I'm not going in there.
It's not hot no more.
You swear? I'm fried. No, I'm just playing.
Cool down a little bit.
It did. It definitely did. Okay, cool. So this is the 67 Tempest that Johnson had in the back. He was cutting it up, and it looks like, for the most part, he's got most of the body all together on this. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. From this standpoint, I'm saying. Alright, so give us some updates, Todd. What do we got? I know, I can't like see anything over here. I am trapped. This is a good example, you guys. We do full rotisserie restorations here. This is a prime example of that, actually.
Johnson did a good job of this one. He replaced the firewall, floor pan, inner and outer rockers, all the trunk pan, and some brand new quarter panels. And he brought it down to me, and I had to go through and caulk up any seam where any water could seep into. So,
wow.
got all the seams caulked. And I try to keep them tight where you really, they just look clean. I don't want them looking sloppy.
Can you show us an example of where you did some caulking? Because I can't see, I can't tell the difference there.
Right through here, got caulked.
Oh wow.
I try to keep it all tight, like all of them.
Wow, that's crazy.
All up through here, it's all been caulked. Even up in here, the wheel stuff, pretty big seam up in here that we went through and caulked. Quite a bit of caulk work on it. It took me almost a solid day worth of caulking on it.
Is that like a rarity, kind of?
It's time consuming. Even all these body plugs, I had to go in and put all these body plugs in and re-caulk them.
Okay.
I rotate it and do the interior of the car. I'll caulk the other side of it too, and I'll do a lot more caulking on the inside of the car once we get it back on its chassis. And we'll roll it down here and I'll be able to climb in and out a little bit better.
Okay.
So we'll get mounted back on the car. Once I got all that done, actually I missed a step there. Before I even did any kind of caulk work on it, I epoxied the whole belly of the car.
Wow.
So that way you got a good corrosion resistant product on there first. And then we came through and caulked it. And then after I got all that done, I went through and put down a PPG hot rod black on it, put 2 coats down, and that's what you're looking at now.
Yeah, that really came out sharp. Laid down nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Now, Todd, can you tell us a little bit about why, because so often I see that we use the hot rod black on the bottom of the cars. Can you just go into that a little bit for those that might not know what hot rod black is?
It actually, it's good that you brought that up because it depends on the customer. This customer wanted hot rod black on it. He wanted to kind of have almost a factory OEM look. Some of the older cars, when they did get around to paint the outside, they would actually have a little bit of paint overspray hit the belly of the car, but not the whole thing. But then you get other customers that would like we did on a 57 Chevy truck recently, I put out a Raptor, like bed liner coating on it. And that will help with sound deadening and a little bit of heat proof, and help protect it if you're driving on the road a lot. You're not going to get a lot of stone chips from it.
Right, yeah.
Stone chips will affect or won't.
Damage. That's a lot of damage on the stone chips. How many cars have we seen come in and it's just from the stone chips alone they need new paint jobs?
And some of the people do not want the Raptor liner for the fact of they want to try and keep it original. They're going to be showing it a lot. You'll get knocked points in some car shows if you have Raptor on your car.
Oh, really? So that's interesting. I didn't know that much. So that's not an original feature.
Right. Even to the point, like I was saying, a little bit of overspray on certain areas of the car. From the factory on older classic cars, they had that. Some judges will look for that. The 67 Mustang we got out there, Dave Hartline's car. If you look underneath his car, it has a red oxidized.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll show them.
That's kind of a factory finish.
Okay.
Back in the day. So that really helped him this weekend in his show, which he did an awesome job.
First place winning. He's watching right now. Heartline, Heartline. Good job on the paint job, man. You nailed it, bro. First place paint job.
Car turned out nice.
How you feel about that?
Good.
Yeah? Did you have a good time at the show?
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Talked to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
A lot of people interested in seeing us.
So how did you, were you at the award ceremony by chance?
No, I did not. I stayed at the booth.
So how did you feel when you found out that Dave's car that you painted won first place?
That was awesome. Yeah, I liked it.
Heck yeah, it was. The pressure is on, especially when you're doing a customer car and you know that it's going to the show, and not just any show, the greatest hot rod show in the world, Autorama, here in Detroit, Michigan.
The product that I put out is the first thing that anybody sees when they walk up in the car.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Certain colors will make people want to go look at it and ask more questions. The orange Mustang we had there, that got a lot of attention.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't tell you how many people stopped me on that.
Once people start seeing the video of how much work we put into that car and where it started from, they're blown away.
Yeah.
To have that car there present as well as it did, that was a great feat for us.
Yeah, it really was. Dave Hartline commented below, he said, Todd is the best painter ever.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hartline, absolutely. We would like to agree. He's a little biased because of his car, eh? So yeah, I just wanted to say that you did a phenomenal job on the paint. One more time, give it up for Todd Wilson, Mr. Wilson, aka MacGyver, aka the guy with the gun. Yeah, I think it was great. The paint jobs came out perfect. The Mach 1, the 67. Well, we're actually going to go check them out now. And of course, the Tempest is looking perfect, laid flat on the Hot Rod Black, the bottom of the 67 Tempest. We're looking forward to seeing. Now, is this one getting paint here?
No, the customer is talking about doing the rest of the car with his dad.
Oh, right. Okay. Shout out to Greg and his father. That is the owner of the 67 Tempest.
As you've seen on underneath of the car, too, how I was telling you, I was trying to keep things clean looking. Here, I wanted to give you the factory finish, so I kind of did a drier brush stroke up in here. So it kind of has a simulation of what it came through as a factory.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing the detail you guys put into every piece and every part of these cars. Absolutely. We're so lucky to have you because of the years of experience you have in the industry.
Appreciate it.
You know, a lot of new painters might not pick up on what the classics have like that. All right, Mr. Todd Wilson, thank you so much. The best painter ever from our viewers below.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Heartline, I think you might be biased, but that's okay. We are too. We are live at Motor City Solutions, Hot Rods and Restorations, Taylor, Michigan. Checking in with the guys. Let's see. Speaking of the 67 Mustang, real quick shout out to Gary Odom with the 72 Nova. Oops, sorry, my phone just got a phone call there. Had to decline. Okay, so here it is. This is the 67 Mustang, first place winner in its class. Conservative hardtop for 1967. Now that was that class was 67 was a year on its own. So like the Monte Carlo was conservative hardtop 1970 to 79. I'm not sure if there were many 60s. There were a lot of 67s there, so that's why that year had its own class. But regardless of why, the Heartline Mustang took first place. I had so many people asking and that continuously ask what the color is on the 67. That is a Brittany blue. And it looks fantastic. 67s. There was Dave Hartline, I think, is telling us there was 67s. Hi Rudy, thanks for tuning in with us. So yeah, this is the first place winner of the show. It looks fantastic. Heartline, I'm so glad that you decided to choose Motor City Solutions to paint the Mustang. I think it looks so beautiful. I feel like you're going to have a lot more first place trophies with this paint job. Todd really did well. The guys with the body work, the gapping, I mean, just everything. The whole team really came together on this one. And obviously that showed, and the judges made their choice. So I would say they made a good choice. And moving right along. There we have Mr. Dronzella under a wheel well there. Hi, Scott.
Hello.
How you doing? Good. He is working on a 63 Lincoln. And over here, were you banging on that purposely to try to hurt my feelings, Johnson?
No, you know I wouldn't do that.
You do that on purpose. I don't even think you...
You know I wouldn't.
That's ruthless. Boo! We got a bunch of sad faces going on the live feed.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're sad. They're sad that you did that.
That I did that?
Yeah.
You know my...
Somebody's got to work around here.
Yeah, you know what my saying is they'll get over it.
Okay, so Jeff Johnson to the left here, and Josh Hoy to the right. Two of our fabricator, sheet metal mechanics, kind of slash whatever. Yeah, whatever needs to be done. What are you guys working on over here? So you're on the 69 Mustang.
Yep. Just trying to make things fit. We got the motor trans back in it. We put a new firewall in it. Now we have to modify the firewall to fit this big 6-speed trans because everybody wants a 6-speed trans now.
Why is that?
It's just better. You know, it's,
In what ways?
just more gears to go through, go faster. With save gas. It's just more modern. Basically, this guy kind of is building a road course car, so for sure 6-speed would work better on a track than an older 4-speed.
Okay. So obviously you can't pull the car down right now.
No.
I'd like to show the firewall a little bit, but kind of can't.
It'd be kind of hard to do.
They did have to do some modifications. I think that hole, I think you can see it up there.
Well, basically we cut the whole firewall out because previous people who did work on this car kind of cut half of the firewall out and then like made a custom firewall for that half. Well, then it looked like you had a custom firewall on one half.
And it looked like that's what had happened.
Yeah, so he wants air conditioning in his car, so kind of solved two problems with one stone kind of thing. He got rid of the aftermarket firewall that they put in a whole new firewall that's stock for AC car, so then we can fit AC box and stuff in there and get air conditioning and stuff.
I like it.
Yeah.
So he could take this on the track and the road?
Yeah, it's going to be a street car that, pretty much you could drive anywhere, but he wants to be able to take it like on a track day. I want to see he said he was going to go to Road Atlantic or something, I'm not sure.
What was it?
I think it's Road Atlantic or something like that. It's just a, like road course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got road course experience and track history, so.
Okay, shout out to the owner, Steve.
Yep, so we're going to get him something he can use on the track and the street.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yep. So right now we put the new firewall in, but again the firewall is not technically made for a 6-speed trans, which is probably 2 times the size of the original trans. So now we'll modify the firewall to fit the trans, and then we're going to build a custom trans tunnel to fit everything in there, and then get its console and like make that like a trans tunnel / console type of deal.
Yeah, custom.
Yeah.
Custom fit.
Yeah.
See, that's right there. We have,
If you can't buy it, we make it.
If you can't buy it, we make it. That's right. I think Josh was wearing a shirt that said that the other day. Yeah, Josh? Yeah. Did you have fun at the show? Fantastic.
Yeah, Autorama was cool.
Yeah? How did you feel about the show? Can you give us some feedback?
We got a lot of feedback. That was the feedback.
That was the feedback on the show.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Got to, just mingle with hopefully future customers, past customers, and just people in general, just to get a feel on what's going on, or get a pulse on the industry.
Yep.
And see what's cool, what's not cool, and stuff like that. So it was good.
Yep.
I had a good time.
It was a fantastic show. How did you feel about the first place win from Heartline, third place from Gebstead on the Monty, and fourth place on the Cuda?
I think that was pretty good.
Three restorations done here, one partial.
Yep.
I was surprised to not see Shelton's Mach 1.
Yep. Well, we have some theories on there. I think.
What do you think we'll see it maybe in next year's Autorama?
For sure, yeah. It'll be in next year's Autorama. And I think we put that in the wrong class. Somehow it got kind of mixed up.
Okay.
And I think that was partly the reason why it didn't get any awards.
Yeah, actually,
it's probably one of the nicest cars down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually out of all the cars there, that's the one I had answered most questions about.
Yeah.
A lot of the viewers were like, "Is that the one that we've been watching on the live feed?" So, yes, it was the one that you were watching on the live feed, you guys. And so many people came up. They love the color, but you know, Autorama is very particular on the class, the judges. So we will see it again next year.
And you know, in the scheme of things, we really did not build any of those cars for show cars. Actually, we built them to use. You know, all those customers drive their cars, so they were more built with that in mind. When you're going to show a car, normally from the beginning of the build, you have that intent on showing the car.
Right.
So you build it for that. You know, there's a lot of things we did on that car that makes it more driver friendly versus show friendly. You know, to where if we had intended on showing the car, we probably wouldn't have done a few things like the undercoating, the way we put the wrapper on the undercoating, gives a sound deadener and stuff. Well, that takes it out from being original. Just stuff like that. Then we added EC to that car, so that wasn't original. Just little dumb stuff like that. And even the tires, you know, they want 60s period tires on it. You know, we have steel belted tires on it. So I don't think Kevin was really too disappointed, the owner, because like I said, we didn't really build the car with it in mind, you know. So we may change a few things though, because he's now kind of changing gears. Maybe he wants to show it for a year.
Well, yeah, after the feedback that we got at the show, everybody's like screaming to see that thing all over the place. I know somebody was saying bring it to the Chicago Autorama.
Yeah.
So maybe next year we'll see it in the Detroit Autorama to start. I mean, not maybe, probably for sure. You're like, yeah, it will be.
We're hoping to do something maybe even a little bigger, if possible, than what we did this time. So.
Yeah, and we did win outstanding commercial display for our first time there at the show, so that was exciting too. So you're talking bigger? We're talking bigger next year?
You know how Jeff is. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. That's right.
Jeff, not me, Jeff. But I'm kind of the same way too.
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of the same way. Love it. Okay, so thank you, gents. We have a viewer that is asking about the '66 Corvette here to the left. Thank you.
Take a look from back here real quick. Come right here. And look at the tires on this thing. Those are massive.
Yeah, they are.
So this thing has all been mini tubbed, and that's basically a Detroit Speed rear suspension. So this thing's going to handle like a new Corvette.
Wow, really?
Yep, 600 plus horsepower, 6-speed trans. It's got all kinds of goodies, so this is going to be a fun car.
So what are you saying, that you're going to try to, you want to do the test drive when it's final?
Yeah, I would like to be able to do the test drive, but I don't think Steve's going to let me do it.
Steve, did you hear that?
I don't think Steve's going to let me do it.
You got the cage inside here?
Yeah, you can look at this here too. This is kind of cool. This is a custom-made cross member Josh made, and basically what it does is hold the trans up. This is the cross member for the trans, and then it also has a loop that holds the drive shaft in case if the drive shaft breaks. So it's kind of cool. Chrome alley.
And this is all custom made?
Yep, it's all Josh's design and his doing there, his mastermind work.
Where are you at, Josh?
I'm right here.
Let's look at the mastermind. Josh Hoy, fabricator here at Motor City Solutions. Always coming up with some custom metal work. Always doing fantastic on it as well.
He's going to make one for the back also that comes off the rear end. So just in case the back of the drive shaft breaks. I mean, some things, you know, for safety, they require you have it at the track. And some you just know you may need it one time, and it's better to have it than never need it than
not have it and need. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are pretty excited about this one.
Yeah, this is cool because you know, a lot of times we build stuff that just looks pretty and you know kind of works half good. This works really good and it's pretty awesome. So it's cool to build fast stuff. So. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I like it. All right, Steve. So it's looking good. Well, you didn't tell him about the yellow Corvette.
The yellow Corvette. Let's see. Let's look at the license plate.
Yeah, he's.
The license plate here.
You don't make that call.
I'm gonna take a guess. This is a 1966 Corvette.
I said Corvette. I I said 66 Cornet.
I know, but I'm gonna guess because it's kind of license plate.
Oh, well, I didn't see the license plate. I just know.
Yeah, this car is a previous customer. He brought us a 70 Chevelle convertible, I think.
CJ, yep.
Yep. And it's been in storage for X amount of years. I don't know particularly the story on it, but you can see by all the dust, it's got some age. So
Yeah, it does.
same situation. We got that car here. We drained the gas, put new fuel in it, spark plugs, oil, all the good stuff. Got it running again. Did some brake work, and hopefully he's going to be driving that one, or has driven it.
On the Chevelle?
Yeah, the Chevelle. And then this was the other car, I guess, that was sitting next to it.
Okay.
So we're going to do the same thing to this. Get it in here, drain the gas, blow out all the fuel lines, oil, tune up, check the brakes. I think we've already checked the brakes on it. I think I'm pretty sure we've already done the brakes on it. So this will be another one. Hopefully he'll be driving, you know. So
I like it.
that's a kind of a cool decision to have. Walk into your garage and say, do I want to drive the old Mopar or do I want to drive the old Chevy, you know? So
Yeah.
That's kind of decision. That's the kind of decisions you want to have.
Hashtag goals, right, Johns?
What is it?
Hashtag goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, goals. Absolutely. So there you have it, Pat. There's the 66 Cornet. A little background on that. I like it.
I'm sure it's a 440 car.
He's pretty sure it's a 440 car.
Well, I know it's a big black Chrysler.
He knows it's a big black Chrysler. And I know that we are going to call it. And if you are interested in seeing under the hood, dang, I was going to say next time, Johnson.
Oh, come on, man. Why make them wait?
Because we got to save some. Ooh, there's a glimpse, but we're not going to give you the whole thing. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today on the live feed. Check out our YouTube channel, subscribe, check out our Instagram. Hey, where you going? You got to peace out with me.
I'm running.
Don't be that guy. He's just say bye to the viewers. They love you.
I'm running.
You are so, are you serious right now? Say bye to the viewers, Johnson.
Bye to the viewers.
Bye to the viewers. Thanks for tuning in with us. Have a good weekend, you guys. Drive safe, and don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Thanks so much. See you later.